That was like third cast. Oh my gosh, I just lost him too. All right, gonna do another little pond video. I know the bass are hitting pretty good right now, so I've been seeing a bunch of people's videos. I'm throwing this swim bait. I don't know the brand or anything. I've actually got a bass or a tilapia, right? That was a tilapia on a bed right there when I'm walking up here. We're gonna see how this goes. I don't know how this thing works or anything like that, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, it swims pretty nice, honestly. God damn. This is why you always check your settings. I did not have this set up and I was just casting it like I usually do. I forgot what bait I had on there last time. It was super light and I had it set up differently, so there we go. Yep, just watch what you're doing with the bait caster. Could almost guarantee this guy's gonna fucking kick me out of here. But I'm gonna try and get a damn fish before he does. Oh yeah, I'm on a big one. Gonna have to get the scale out for this baby. Oh, what in the heck? Oh my gosh, I think I foul hooked a freaking tilapia. Yep. Big freaking tilapia too. Tilapia. Yeah. These things are invasive. They're not even supposed to be in here. There he goes. Yeah, they sort of eat everything and tear everything up. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people eat it. I've actually seen people catch stuff out of stuff this size and take it home. Me personally,
no, he's not.
Yeah. Dang, I thought that was gonna be a big bass. I knew when it wasn't jumping or anything, you know. But I mean, gave me a good fight. I'm sort of glad it got off right there at the end. That's pretty cool. Didn't have to deal with him. I'm gonna have to go on the other side of this thing because the way the wind is pushing, if you guys can hear it. Now I can actually get this guy. Oh, fuck. Now that time I was trying to snag him. The first time, now I can see what happened. He was hanging around this bed right here and I just got him. Now I'm gonna try and catch a bass again. All right, I am now at a highway pond and we're gonna see if I can have any better luck instead of snagging tilapias. Well, I guess that is better luck. That was first cast. We'll take it, huh? Holy cow, big old speck. Let's go. That's cool. On the freaking little swim bait. I've never caught one of these out of a little pond. Crappie. Pretty guy. For anyone who is fishing ponds right now, this is the second one I've seen, but the geese are nesting and they will attack you. I just walked up on this one. I'm staying my distance, but just so you know, they blend in pretty well. He's down there in the grass. I didn't even see him until, you know, I was probably 5 yards away, so I'm just trying to be respectful. She's protecting her babies, and just be on the lookout for him, because you get attacked, you're gonna be the one saying, oh, a goose attacked me. Well, you rolled up on its nest. They're gonna keep you away from their nest, right? So just watch out for them. Same thing as alligators. You know how it is, wildlife. Even though it's just a bird, they'll get you. They've gotten me before. All right, guys, I have decided to change it up. It's a little weedy, so maybe this will be a little bit less weedy, and maybe that noise will aggravate some fish off the chatterbait. And then it's got just a zoom shad trailer. Cast it out there and give it some slow rolls. See what I can get, you know. One of the first times I fished here, only fish I've caught out of here now is that speck. So got that going for me, but I've actually never caught a fish out of this pond. I've also never caught a fish on a chatterbait, so I'm still just trying to break that streak, you know. It's always like that. Whenever you're trying to like catch something on that one bait, it feels like it takes forever to do it. Also, you don't just have the trust or anything in it, I think, and you don't work it the same. So I'm gonna give this, you know, maybe I'll throw this till I get to the other half of the pond or something like that. And hopefully I get a fish on it and I can break my streak. That'd be cool. Oh, yep, I'm on. That was like third cast. Oh my gosh, I just lost him too. He was bigger. And I had my freaking rod in the tree. That's great, you know, slow rolling it through that. Let's try and get it back out there. Dang, that stinks. That was a nicer one. Well, at least we know they're hitting it right. Throw it out there, let it sink. Give it the old slow roll. The reason I say it was a weird hit, I could feel it. I was all stuck up in the hydrilla, and it just felt like I was trying to get it out of there, but I was also getting hit by a fish at the same time, which is just an odd feeling, you know. So, dang, that was like a 3-pounder probably. Oh yeah, that's a nicer one. Oh yeah. On the chatterbait. Nice. Get a little weight from him, and then we'll get him back in the water nice and safe. .3. All right. Well, I wish I could revive him, but I sort of can't. Well, he's gone. I'll take it. 3.5. Not bad. All right, well, I just caught that 3.5. Man, it's always when you're a little bit, I'm starting to get discouraged, I'm getting quiet, I'm not talking. I'm just, you know, in my own head, like, man, am I ever gonna catch a fish? And then bam, it happens. So always keep grinding, you know what I mean? That's why I at least give myself the goal of take it easy, walk the whole pond, don't just sit there in one spot, you know, give it the time, and it'll come to you. I mean, that's 2 solid fish on the chatterbait so far today. So hopefully, there was a dude that said he caught some 5s and 6s in here, and I would like to do the same, buddy. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep pushing forward, and this pond is big. This pond has, I can see fish on the edge. I've seen multiple big bass bedding. I haven't been able to get them to eat. Obviously that one was pretty nice. There's enough room in here for a couple big boys, so I'm definitely gonna keep grinding at it and see what happens. I'm also glad it's my first fish on the chatterbait, a 3 and a 3.3, so something a little new. On this rod, I'm using 30-pound mono for my leader line, and that's because I've been throwing those swim baits, glide baits, hard plastic, stuff that's a little bit heavier. This is heavier, and I just want that little bit of extra power if I get it stuck on something to get it out, you know. My other rod that's lighter still has the, you know, 12-pound or 10-pound fluorocarbon, but I just want, after losing a swim bait or 2, you don't want to keep losing them. So I've got a little bit beefier setup on this just to be able to pull it if I need to. Something to keep in mind. Smaller, but I'm on. Little dink, chatterbait. I just threw that one directly on another bass. All right, I had to throw a different trailer on this thing, or whatever you want to call it, the soft plastic. So I think that this is a Gary, yeah, I don't even know. It's a blue, light blue bag. It's a shad shape. It's green and white, and it's a black and blue chatterbait Z-Man. So does it matter really? I don't think so, but I want it on there so it's a little bit less weedless is why I'm going with it. And then the shad was just working, that zoom shad. I've got some of those in my bag, but they're a lot smaller. And this chatterbait has a bigger hook, and they're very hard to get on there the correct way, so it swims straight. So unless you're using a smaller chatterbait, like like the micro ones or something, I probably wouldn't recommend those zoom shads. But as you can see, well, as you can see, I can backlash my bait caster. But as you can see, it was working. So, I mean, I'm not knocking on it, but just in a sense of how long it takes me to set them up right. This one was first try, you know, pretty good on there, where the zoom was not as easy to set up. So just something to keep in mind. All right, well, hopefully I can find that whole freaking chatterbait. Just threw it off. I knew that was gonna happen. My FG knot had a little bit too much freaking stuff coming out the end of it. There it is. All right, well, at least I found it. All right, I'm gonna go tie this on and I'm gonna reevaluate my life. See what happens. Maybe it's because I got the 30-pound mono. I don't know. I'll tell you what, it would have broke a lot quicker if it was that dang 12-pound fluoro. So I looked at the eyes of my rod. They're all right. So not that worried about it, but let's see what happens. You guys ever see me on the side of the road, say what's up. Please tell me I'm recording. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, why are you so skinny? He's got the mouth like he'd be freaking huge, man. Huge mouth. Well, dang, I wonder why that guy was so skinny like that. That was probably, dang, if that thing had eaten, probably a dang 4 or 5 pounder. Pretty dang long. Huge mouth. That's probably why he ate that thing so quick, because he was starving. But yeah, I was just reeling in and he was cruising the shoreline. I dropped it, let it go on the bottom, and he just went over there and slammed it. So, all right, 3 bass out of this pond. 2 with bigger size, even though that thing was only 1.5 pounds. But hey, if anybody's watching this, apparently everybody's just, well, from the other few too, everybody's flipping out about me having a banana fishing. Having a banana fishing is not bad luck. Having a banana on a boat fishing is bad luck. But I think since everybody's all freaking out about it, I'm about to start always fishing with a banana and show everybody just what the heck happens. All right, I've tried this one twice. Never caught a fish here. But it's gonna be my last stop on the journey for the day and the last pond you guys are gonna see in this video. So, still gonna throw the chatterbait, unless last time I was here, I think it had some weeds and stuff in it. So we're gonna see how it does. If not, we can always change it up. And I gotta squeeze through this gate and we'll see how it goes. But it's getting that time where the fish should be biting pretty good, right before it gets dark. So hopefully I can pull something off. This thing, every time I've been over here, it looks really good. It looks fishy. So that's why I haven't given up on it yet. I think I just came at the wrong time. So we'll give it a shot and we'll see what I can do. Jeez, I think they might have tightened that thing up, or I'm getting fat. Woo! But I'm in. Let's go. I just squeezed my bag super hard. Oh my gosh. All right, see y'all in a second. First cast, and I'm telling you, I just got a hit, I think. Something weird happened. I don't know. Maybe it was like getting hung up in the lily pads on the way down. I was giving it a second to drop. Well, I'm gonna try that again. Oh man. It's like grassy, not really weedy from what I can see, so. So this is just my trick, but if you can see how the line is still moving, right? That means that it's still sinking. So it's pretty much about stopped now. So now I'm starting to reel, and I can feel that the chatterbait isn't working really yet. So now I just sort of flicked it to get it off the bottom out of the grass, and I'm still reeling, and I can feel it moving now. So it's got to be close to the bottom. I'm reeling slow, and that's just how I've been working this, and it's been working. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Now, as you get closer to the shore, you will get hung up a little bit on, you know, these lily pads and stuff like that, but you just got to work through it. And this is where having that stronger leader line is coming into play for me, right? I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't catch anything this time at this pond, this will be my third strike, and I probably won't come back. I don't care how fishy it looks. It's just the concept, right? Don't keep doing the same thing over and over again. Maybe there isn't fish in here. I would think it's really hard for there not to be fish in here, but I've tried multiple different baits, multiple different times of the year, different times of day. At some point, you just gotta call it. Maybe there's one 10-pounder in here, who knows? There's fish in here. I'll probably catch one. Seems like I got lucky too. They just mowed in here, so if you guys are fishing ponds and you haven't before, just wait until the summer whenever, you know, this stuff gets to be about knee high, because they haven't mowed it yet, and it gets pretty crazy. So just remember too, there are snakes and everything like that in Florida, as you've seen in some of my videos. So I wear boots. I'm not saying you have to wear snake boots or anything like that, but I would wear something that can protect you from whatever can be in grass. You know, there might be things in here. Even just it rubbing against your leg sometimes will make it red or anything like that. So just something to keep in mind. Man, this looks good. You guys let me know in the comments, how long are you guys running your baits before you change them? You know, are you going a whole pond, or do you have a set time, or I don't know, just a feeling? I guess I usually just go off a feeling, or I've just had enough of not catching fish and then I change it. Let me know what you guys think. All right, this is pretty much right after that video where I asked what you guys would do on your bait switches. So now I got this little bluegill. It's sort of got a chrome look to it, a little swim bait. So I'm putting this one on because it's an H2O Express. Not very expensive, you know, but I do see bluegill and stuff, little ones, swimming around in here, and I just don't want to lose it on the lily pads. So sort of the name of the game with these things, but we're gonna throw it. Maybe I'll throw it the rest of the day, who knows, and see what happens. You know, I'll give it some effort. I really want to catch something on one of these bluegill ones, I think is my main reason here, but we'll see what happens. They sink really quick. I have no idea how deep it is. Oh, I thought I just got a hit. Probably grass. And I've done differences from catching them to just straight up slow roll to, you know, 3 turns to like thirds of a turn to a third of a turn, let it sink, third of a turn, let it sink, third of a turn, let it sink. So it's trial and error for me on this one. Let me know what you guys do with your glide baits or swim baits. I can't even see how this one's working, so that's what I'd like to see. Oh, that thing has pretty crazy action, just slow rolling it, to be honest with you. Last cast. Well, if this doesn't work, I caught some fish today, so that's cool. Caught them on new baits, on the old chatterbait, which is cool, and well, I'm gonna call it. Thanks for watching, guys. I had a good time. Caught some fish on lures I hadn't caught fish on before, like that speck on the hard plastic, and then also using that chatterbait and catching some fish there. So I'm a little bit more confident with it now. Definitely gonna use them some more, hopefully catch some more big fish, you know, before this time frame is gonna be over, and I'm gonna keep getting after it. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think, and if you want to see me do anything else. See you next time.